So if you can picture it, Wilburton was a little town that, Centralia was a town that looked a little bit like Wilburton. I gotta put the windows up so you can hear me. But it looked a little bit like Wilburton, and so it was a hustling little town. It was a busy little town of blue collar, hardworking people. And I think that's part of the draw that I have to it is its story, the story factor of, I don't know, it just amazes me. And they were just everyday people, no different than you and I. And maybe that's the allure of it for me, is they were kind of driven out of their town by this underground fire that happened in 1962. So at this point, I'm rambling. And Ryan, if you want to pause it at this point, we'll get this whenever, just one moment. This is Route 61, and we'll get it as we're going up over the mountain, and you can see how they had to bypass it so that it wasn't problematic as far as people driving here. And yeah, I'll show you that here in a few minutes. So okay, let's pause for now. Okay, we're back at what I would call the square or the middle of town of Centralia, and we're heading back up over on. We're heading south on Route 61. Our next town over of Ashland, there is actually a coal mine museum, and you can actually ride back through a still alive coal mine. So as we head up through here, the fire actually started off here to my left, off of Wood Street. I believe it was Wood Street. It might be this next street up. No, that's Wood Street there. I know that. I don't know why I remember that. But this next street right here, off to my left, there is a cemetery back there, and that's where the original town dump was. And it caught fire, and that's been it ever since. You can see here, if we were to go straight down through this way, which we can't, it gets blocked off. Okay, you could actually drive down old Route 61. And old Route 61, as I said, is nothing but big crevices, smoke coming up out of the ground. That's the cool stuff. That's the things you want to see if you come to Centralia. It's better on a colder fall night because you can kind of see it happening. This little town we're in right now, where they bypassed this, is called Burnsville. And there's a gentleman who I met through the internet. His house was right here in Burnsville, and right over Ryan's shoulder, right about now. Turn it around real quick, Ryan. Turn around real quick that way. Okay. And you'll see that he kind of paid homage to his family, memorializing his mom and dad. And that's Mother Mary, I guess.